Hey guys, the impossible but not too impossible has been confirmed. Top Gun 3 is coming. It's in the early stages of script and story development. Let's talk more about that, about what the story might be. Top Gun 2 might not have been supposed to exist, but it was a huge success. I loved watching it 3 times. And now, Top Gun 3, did you expect this? Already leave in the comments below if this movie should exist or if they could have already stopped at the success of 2, which was already kind of unlikely. But as I said, do not curse me in the comments. I loved it. I liked it. I'm glad the movie existed. Let's react to the news here. Is it okay? And then afterward, I will talk about my opinion on the story issue. And I want your opinion, yours anyway, down here. Let's go. Top Gun 3 is under development with Tom Cruise. Top Gun 3 is coming Paramount. I underlined here, I really stressed Paramount is in the early stages of developing another sequel to the classic 80s movie with Tom Cruise back as Pete Maverick Mitchell. So, what was the story of the first movie? Gosh, the story of the first movie is that he was there in flight school, right? He was that guy who was a bit rebellious, kind of against the rules, which is what we like, isn't it? He's the guy who goes against the system. Great first movie, a real hit. It was the start of Tom Cruise's career, which really launched him. He'd done some good roles before, but this blockbuster really propelled him, And then, a long time later, I think 30 years later, because the movie was from the 80s, right? If you take 2023 and add 40 years, that's 2063. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Let's see the first movie here. First movie, let's see the first movie, Top Gun. Let's see how much the movie is here. The movie was from 86 and the 2023 movie, that's 96, 2006, 2016. Damn, almost like more than 30 years. So like what happened? The guy's older, still a pilot. He's dealing with some problems. The guy can't do it. He could have been much more, but he wants to be a pilot. He enjoys being a pilot and all. And then the pampered pilots, the young ones, like they're not handling it, right? Then who do you have to bring in? The hero, the guy against the system, but he's the best at what he does. Then enter Tom Cruise. What role does Tom Cruise play? The role of a hero. He doesn't play the part of like Indiana Jones. He's the old one, retired, done for, with knee pain, with varicose veins, with foot pain, and then you have to call in the guy to resolve it. No, Tom Cruise, he's the protagonist. Tom Cruise, he's a hero. Tom Cruise, he's always at his peak. We see that in Mission Impossible, the guy running, jumping on a motorcycle, falling on the train. The guy doesn't even need a stunt double, all right? There. The second movie was made, the story was good. It's even the same, right? That I underlined here. It's the same screenwriter. The screenwriter's developing it with Aaron Kruger, one of those responsible for the second film. And director Roger Eakins should also return to the job. In other words, credit to the guys who had a good story to return. So now, man, third movie, what's the story going to say? Just a parenthesis. Take a look. This news is from this week, okay, from Top Gun. Now, look, on November 28th, so back then, on November 28th, look what happened. The actor Milo Stellar, who's the co-star, who's this guy here, the co-star of Top Gun Mary, stated in an interview with ET Online that he's already had some conversations with Tom Cruise about the sequel, right? What motivates an unlikely sequel to a movie that's already finished the story, right? Is the story over yet? This right here, the movie Top Gun Mary reigned first place, $1.1 billion and a half dollars, $1.1 billion and a half dollars, gives more than, how much does this here? It gives more than seven. It gives between 7 to 8 billion reais. Oh, what motivated the Joker? There was no reason to have a Joker because the story was over. He was made for that, but there was a reason. What's the reason? Why is this here? Oh, worldwide box office of Joker. Here we go, talking about the story. Look, 1 billion, more than a billion. I thought it would have done more, but that's fine. 1 billion, 93.5 million, 1 billion, 1 billion. And you know what other movie was not going to have a sequel and will have a sequel? I'll tell you right here. Barbie. Look at Barbie, man. It grossed 1.36, almost 1.4 billion. That means there will be a sequel. Now, what sequel are we going to have of Top Gun? Man, it'll be Tom Cruise driving a wheelchair. He's going to have a walker. If you take it from now, right, 2024, until this movie has a script, actors, starts recording, and so on, let's put it at 2 to 3 years. And Tom Cruise, if you take it there, he's fine, right? But if you take it here, Tom Cruise age, let's take it here. Tom Cruise is at 61, so he's going to do Top Gun when he's 64. When he filmed Top Gun 2, He should have, right, because there was a pandemic. It got delayed and stuff. He should have been, I don't know, 58, 57. Now he's going to be 64. You know, he's already filmed Mission Impossible, which is the reckoning part of the reckoning. So he's already relaxed. He said that Mission Impossible is over for him. But of course, if he makes $1 billion, he'll do it again. But like maybe he'll cast someone else. But Tom Cruise, he likes to be the protagonist. I think it's really hard to have another guy who's going to replace Ethan Hunt. I think it's pretty hard. So, gosh, what could the story be? Let's call the guy in again to solve something that the others can't solve. That's the story of the second one. He's going to be a teacher at school for someone else to be the protagonist. But Tom Cruise is the protagonist. He's going to be like Rocky. He's going to play the part of Sylvester Stallone training a Creed, you know? I think it's super tough. Remember when Creed stabbed Sylvester Stallone? So, right. But all jokes aside, would Tom Cruise play a role like Rocky training a new pilot, a new Maverick? Would he? Comment below, or Tom Cruise will drive the wheelchair with wings, okay? Jokes aside, I totally loved Top Gun 1. I adored Top Gun 2. I liked Joker. I don't know if I'll dig the next Joker, which is the musical. I don't know if I'd like Barbie 2, but comment below if this movie has a reason for existing and what the story could be, okay? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember, the next videos are showing up here. It makes sense for you to watch, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I'm here serving you, updating you 2 to 3 times a day, okay? That's it. See you next time.